Hello, hello, my loves, and welcome back to the third part of The Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies. We are picking up pretty much exactly where we left off in the last episode. So in the last episode, we had tons more apple trees planted. So I have all of those planted and kind of just getting started on those growing. And then we have tons of apple trees over here that are already producing fruit and doing some really great things for us. So my goal today is to open the orchard for just a few hours. I am going to have Javella harvest some apples because we need to be making some nectar. And then my goal is to be able to purchase some little like shelves that we can put right here next to the ticket thing so that we can put some of our nectar on sale. I think that will be really fun, and I think it'll be a really good way to bring in some extra money. Now, right now, her nectar making skill is only at level 1, so she's not making great quality nectar yet, but the more we increase the quality of our apples, the better quality nectar we'll have. And then eventually, we'll be able to build a barn, and we can move our nectar maker out to the barn. And then I'm hoping that will also be a education space where we can teach nectar making classes, gardening classes, cooking classes, that kind of thing. So I think that will be really fun. So that's my long-term goals and some of my short-term goals for today. So she has reached cooking level 5, which means she can start teaching cooking classes now, which is pretty fantastic. So we can start mentoring Sims and things like that, which is wonderful. She's still feeling a little tense from the burglar yesterday, and getting the retail shelves will also help us sell some of our candies and stuff as well. So that'll be really helpful. I think for right now, what I want her to do is maybe start crafting some candy. So let's just start with, we're cooking level 5 now, so we could do plantain jelly beans, traditional swirl lollipop, rainbow swirl lollipop. So we could do some of these for cheaper because we have some fruit. I think we have some grapes in there. Let's go ahead and let's just do a single serving lollipop. And she's also going to do just the traditional swirl lollipop as well. Look at that little lollipop. You did a great job. Oh, her face. She's upset still. She's still kind of stressed out from the burglar. I don't want her to craft any nectar with the grapes because we didn't grow those grapes ourselves. So I just don't feel like that's really fair. Let's have her go in and take a quick shower. It's going to be time to open up the orchard here soon, but it's been raining a lot the last couple days, and I'm really ready for it to stop raining because honestly, it's a little bit infuriating. Look at all of our apples sprouting. Lovely. Okay, I am going to have her come out here and go ahead and start harvesting some of these apples because I want to have some harvested before we open the store because I need them to make nectar. So I think 56 is a good amount of apples. I think that's fine. Let's have her go ahead and go open the store, and then we can go start crafting some apple nectar because then the rest, I mean, if people want to pick them and stuff like that, that's fine. Hey, you were here yesterday. Are you going to pay the money? Please do. Yes, $10. So then we found out yesterday that what happens is they come over here and they take care of our garden for us. They do all of the weeding. They spray for bugs, all of that kind of stuff, which is honestly awesome. I love, love, love it. It makes my life so much easier because then Javella doesn't have to be out here, doing all that craziness. She can just kind of enjoy letting the business almost run itself. That's the kind of nice thing about doing this is people really just kind of do things for you. It's very efficient. But look at all these guys out here doing all the weeding and gardening, and we get paid for them to take care of our garden. Like, this is such a life hack. I'm obsessed. All right, we have reached nectar making level 2. We can now craft recipes for sensual strawberry nectar and potent potato nectar. And I can craft nectar bottles faster, which is great. So the 2 bottles of nectar that she's made so far are normal quality. So that's great. And eventually we can get some nectar racks and allow and maybe we could build like a cellar underneath the barn and have a space where the nectar can kind of age before we sell it. I think that'll be good too, because you can make so much money with nectar. But I think all of our kind of plants have been harvested and stuff. We're kind of running out of things for them to do. So we may have to close the business for today. So this will be sort of the hard part while we get started, is making sure that they have enough to do. I'm going to kind of let it go until we hit about 350, because I really need that money, because I need the rack to be able to sell my nectar bottles on. It looks like they're all still having positive experiences so far. All right, we are gonna go ahead and close the store. Thank you all so much for coming to Joe's Apples and More. Oh, we are now a hopeful hustle. Oh my gosh, so much going on. Hang on. So ticket sales, 2 hours on average, people are staying. Business opening fee was $75. No revenue from services. We got 110 business renown with a net profit of $165. Try keeping the business venue tidy and well decorated. Add some good lighting, a cozy fireplace, and or some nice music. So we need to work on our ambiance a little. Javela's small business has reached the first renown level and is now a hopeful hustle. Javela has earned 2 business perk points to purchase business perks. Her small business will now see an increased base price for entry and hourly fees, as well as allowing more customers to attend, which is fantastic. So let's take a look at our business perks. So Javela wanted to move towards the Dreamer alignment. So we have a few options here. We have the option, this is a passive perk. While the business is open, customers will feel more inclined to apply a digital tip and add a few extra simoleons on any payment made to support Javela's business. Investing further in this perk will make customers even more generous. And then we have the inspiring business story. Javela can share her small business journey to inspire other Sims and strengthen their relationships. She might also bore them stiff and damage their relationships, but that shouldn't stop her from sharing lessons learned along the way. So we're going to go with the tip thing for sure. I want to be able to make some extra money. The perks of business. Javela has earned her first small business perk point for Joe's Apples and More. Perk points are earned every time the small business renown level increases. Spend those hard-earned perk points on useful small business perks. They will bring various improvements to Joe's Apples and More, such as a tip jar, being able to sway customers, and inspiring others with her business story. Some small business perks also affect the alignment of Joe's Apples and More. We've completed the first step on our soul's journey, and we completed the first part of our aspiration. So we need to grow our small business to a striving startup, reach the first level of dreamer or schemer alignment, and hire an employee and then become friends with them. I don't have the money to be hiring employees right now. All right, this is what I want. This ingenious Ingvar retail shelf, and I want to make sure that I keep enough money to open our business the next time. Let's send her in to use the bathroom. So we have our nectar bottles here now. Now I want to go to our business, and we are going to small business settings. And now we're going to add a new activity, and we are going to add browse and buy items. So Sims will browse and purchase items placed on business pedestals, racks, and shelves. So these bottles of nectar are worth around $15. We are going to make a few more bottles to set out before we open again tomorrow. All right, we are now working on stomping out some more nectar. So let's try to create a little family recipe. So we're going to select a base recipe, and I'm trying to think what would go good with apples, because that's what I want to I want to use. I feel like, you know, she's running an apple orchard. Everything about Joella is going to be very much apples. So let's do, maybe we could do like milk bread with apples. I think we're going to do milk bread. And our secret ingredient is going to be apple. And it'll be a little moodlet booster. And this will be apple, cinnamon, raisin bread. Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious, actually. I love apples. I love cinnamon. I love raisins in toasted bread. Oh my gosh, delicious. So I think this would actually be really good. I know you can make bread like and use applesauce as like an inclusion. Here's our apple cinnamon raisin bread. So we're actually going to set this out on our little shelf if we can. We can. Actually, can we move this down here and move the cinnamon raisin bread to the top shelf? Yes. Amazing. Okay, so we have another bottle of nectar there. I'm going to have her craft one more bottle of nectar, and then we'll definitely just have some dinner. We'll make some fish tacos, and then honestly, she really just needs to sleep. So we're going to let her go ahead and bunk down after that. Oh my goodness, you guys, look, more of our apple trees have grown. Look at this massive orchard. I'm so happy. I love the way this is turning out, and I'm so excited to start making a little bit more money so that we can start building the barn and teaching classes. Oh, it's going to be so fun. Can we also talk about this outfit? Because I think this is one of my favorite outfits that I put together for her, and I do believe it's mostly custom content, but like, how freaking cute is it? Oh my gosh, and her leg tattoo, oh, it's amazing. I'm obsessed. I love it. Look, all of our apple trees have grown. They all look amazing. Wonderful. All right, we're going to start kind of fertilizing some of these. We're going to use some of the apples that we have because we're getting ready to harvest some more. So, oh, here we go. We'll harvest the apple from here. I'm not going to harvest every apple from every tree because, like I said, I do want people to be able to come and harvest apples, and I don't need every apple from every tree. This all looks good. Let's have her go ahead and take care of her needs really quick. So let's have you have some brekkie. Let's do, I don't want to order a delivery. What am I doing? I want to have breakfast. We'll just make some pancakes. You know, she hasn't said that she likes cooking yet, but she has to like cooking, right? All right, it's about 8 o'clock, Joe. It's time to open up the store, and hopefully we'll make some good profits today. The problem with having kids at this venue is they make messes like this all the time, and Joe is basically cleaning up all the time. Oh, okay, so now instead of getting $10 an hour, we're getting 16, which is amazing. And they're over here looking at the nectar and all of that. We are not going to increase our... She bought a bottle of nectar. Yay! Thank you so much. So now I don't want to increase our price modifier just yet. I think we need to work on kind of building up the business a little bit more before we do that. We've already made back our opening fee, which is great. So small business, let's share some small business tips. Sure. Hi, welcome to Joe's Apples and More. So nice to have you. Dreamers and schemers. Jovella has taken the first step on the dreamer path as she performs different interactions that appeal to or revolt various customers. Joe's Apples and More will gain either dreamer or schemer alignment. As the alignment level progresses, it will affect how different customers feel about the business as well as how Jovella feels about herself. Would you like to learn more about small business alignment? No, I just want to kind of experience it as we go. So here's this little guy. Let's welcome him to the business as well. And then we have Olivia Kim Lewis. We'll welcome her to the business. I'm trying to run a nice business. Oh my gosh, look, our apple nectar is like flying off the shelves, you guys. Look at this, you guys. We're up over $300. I think it's time. We may have to hire an employee to help clean because just the sheer amount of like kids making messes everywhere. It's not as bad today, but it has been really bad. So she's just kind of getting her social need up here, kind of chit-chatting with some of the little kiddos. Let's tell some little jokes. And then let's go welcome Mr. Kim to our business. Look, guys, all of our retail stuff sold. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Why are these kids stinky? Oh, you know what? I need to put in a bathroom. Maybe I need to build like outhouses. Can you stop? Why are you like this? Oh, we're going to have to put some stuff in here for kids to do. Like, we're going to have to build some, like, we'll build the barn back here. And then maybe like over here, we'll have some like playground equipment and stuff. We may have to just move lots. Like, there's just a lot happening. Why are these kids making messes all over my lot? I hate it. Stop. She's out here harvesting apples. Please don't. I wish there was a way that you could tell kids that are not yours to stop making messes. Is that a thing? Can you do that? Because this is so frustrating to me. These kids are so disrespectful. Because of all the cleaning she's doing, Jovella has decided that she's neat now. While the business is still open, I'm jumping into build mode here. Because I want to see how much the... Here's the street stall. I don't really want any of this stuff. I want to see how much the lecture thing costs. I don't know what it's called. Here. $630. Sharing is caring hobby whiteboard. Okay. Should we purchase another one of these? Maybe we should. Can't hurt, right? To have two? Should we do 3? Let's do 3. That'll give us plenty of space for right now. Oh my goodness. Stop making a mess. Okay, look. Oh, she's talking to him about plants. Is this your son? Is that your boy? Yeah, it is. Can you work with your child on not destroying other people's property? Thank you. That would be wonderful. I would appreciate that a lot. Hello, Jenna. I would like to welcome you to my business. And I would also like to share some small business tips with you. Hey, stop making a mess. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. It is almost 5 o'clock. I think it's about time for us to shut down the business. I think we're going to close at 5. All right. Close Joe's Apples and More. It's 5 o'clock. It is closing time. And we have $429. Which is great. I mean, we spent a lot of money today buying those shelves, but I think we made decent profit today. So opening fee was $75. Ticket sales, 3 hours on average, $588 just in ticket sales, which is amazing. Retail sales were $100 and $70 in the tip jar, which is amazing. So 65 business renowned, and we made a net profit of $683. Lovely, lovely. Well, thank you all so much for coming to Joe's Apples and More. We will see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming. All right, we've got a lot of messes to clean up. I do think we need to hire an employee. I do. I think we need to hire somebody to clean because having to clean all of this stuff up by ourselves is just a lot. It really is. It's just a lot. So, but it looks like all of the apples were harvested today. And I think that's why I want to keep the harvesting on because they do harvest all of the apples. I mean, every single one of our trees, we have no apples anywhere at the end of the day. So I think I want to keep the ticket sales on hourly because to me, that kind of reads more like they're paying for the apples that they harvest. So I just feel like that makes sense to have them pay hourly because they're paying a little, otherwise they're just coming in and stealing all of our fruit, which is not what we want. So I think we are definitely going to keep that on hourly. She's got some things that she needs to take care of here. Let's have her go ahead and we're going to serve some dinner, I think. Let's make some garlic noodles for dinner. And then I am actually going to open up the inventory for the fridge, and I'm going to pull out the little lollipops that we made. And we are going to put these little guys on sale. Perfection. So maybe we'll do one for candy, we'll do one for nectar, and then one for like our cinnamon apple raisin bread. She's having fun cleaning. We need to find a way to allow her to have fun. Ooh, she can, I have my mods back, so we'll have her woohoo alone, and that'll get her fun up a little bit. And then we're gonna have her go ahead and get some sleep. And then tomorrow we will open back up. Oh my gosh, you guys, making that bread took the rest of our money. Okay, well, I forgot about that. Okay, well, all right, we'll sell these apples. How's that? And then we're going to have her go ahead and harvest all. We'll harvest all of these apples, and then we should be able to keep these apples in our inventory. This should be plenty of apples for us that we should not have to, we shouldn't have to waste any of the apples on the trees as far as like, keeping the store closed and not opening, because we need the apples, if you know what I mean. I think that's plenty. We are going to take our little bread here, put that right there on our retail shelf. Let's have her go ahead and use the restroom, and we are going to craft some nectar. We needed $75 to open the business, so at least we have $75 to open. I don't know why you have to pay to open your business. That doesn't really make sense to me. Like, why do I have to pay $75 every time I want to open my store? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea why they set it up that way. I'm not going to pretend to understand because I just don't. So this bottle of nectar was normal. Okay, so the price modifier automatically sets these at 50% because we upped the store price modifier to 50%. If I set the price modifier and say the bread's on sale 25% off, and then I go to my candy and I set price modifier, no, these automatically get set as 25% off as well. I don't like that. I wish you could run sales on just one specific shelf. Okay. Well, not a huge fan of that, but that's fine. Go ahead and clean your nectar maker. Hey, Javella, I've been thinking about getting to know Paolo Roca a little bit better as a friend. Do you think the two of us should hang out? Of course. Absolutely, you should. We owe $388 in bills. So we don't have the money to pay that, which is a little bit of a problem. So we're going to go ahead and come out here and open. All right, business is open. You don't have to clean that. You don't have to. All right, let's go greet Greta. Oh, I can't greet you because you're not customers yet. All right, $23 for the entrance fee now. All right, guys, so far so good. We're up to $330 in our bank now, which is great. It looks like we're still getting some positive experiences, but I think the 50% markup is kind of turning people off a little bit. So we're going to set our price modifier back down to 0 because I don't really want to run customers off. Stop making a mess. Hey, our lollipop sold, which is great. It looks like nectar bottles are selling, which is fantastic. Our bread is still here, so that hasn't sold yet, but I'm confident that it will. Hey, we had another nectar bottle sell. That's great. So we definitely could hire an employee now, but I'm wondering if maybe we should hire Rahimi. Is that her name? Let's enthuse over repeat business, and then let's hire for the business. Rami, maybe that's her name, Rami Watson. I would like to hire her. Yeah, okay. So now she is our employee, which is very exciting. We have our first employee. So let's manage employees. She makes $20 an hour. She has cooking level 8, gardening level 6 and parenting level 6, which is great. Let's go to our employee tasks and let's assign some tasks to her. So the most important one is I want you to clean. That's the most important thing you could possibly do for me. The rest, I want you to be friendly for sure. And you can offer paid mentoring. So now she's got some tasks that she can do. I'm going to keep the business open, hopefully until this bread sells, because I really need it to sell. And then we'll go ahead and close. We have almost $700, which is great. We have hit the $700 mark. Look at us go. Absolutely killing it. All right. Our bread has sold. Let's close the business. Hi, close the business, please. All right, we are closing. Thank you all so much for coming. We made $438 today. So not bad. Not bad. I think we did very well today. I'm pretty happy with that. So we have $760 to kind of play around with. Now we need $75 to open our business tomorrow, so don't let me forget that. But I think we're just going to expand the barn a little bit. We're going to keep that like that. So that will stay residential for right now. I am going to put just do we have like a barn door? Yeah, but I won't have enough money to open my business tomorrow. So we'll just wait on that. We're going to wait on that for sure. So she's going to go in and go to the bathroom. I think we're going to end this episode here. I'm really, really happy with the progress that we made on the orchard today. I'm really, really happy with the money we're making. We're doing a good job. I'm going to continue evolving all of these ones that are ready, but we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below. If you have found any tips or tricks to help kind of make money a little bit faster running a small business, if you would drop them in the comments and let me know, I would be interested. If you have any ideas on what we can kind of build on this lot other than the barn and the cellar and stuff, let me know. Or maybe we need to move to a different lot. Maybe she's going to move to maybe Hinford on Bagley, or and maybe not Chestnut Ridge, because I feel like that's too dry and arid for it to be like an apple orchard place, but maybe even in Willow Creek somewhere, just somewhere where, you know, an apple orchard would fit. So you guys will have to let me know what you think, but I will see you all next time. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Bye, guys.